For my project, I researched the nutritional discrepancies between total parenteral nutrition, a form of IV feeding, and the traditional diet for a person living in the United States. First, I looked at the breakdown of TPN. So as I mentioned earlier, TPN is an IV nutrition feeding method for patients with a non-functioning gastrointestinal tract, disorders requiring complete bowel rest, severe malnutrition, pre- and post-surgery or trauma patients. This method provides patients with all or most calories and nutrients through solutions that contain a mixture of protein, carbs, glucose, fats, vitamins, and minerals, although patients with a healthy GI tract should not use TPN. The main components of TPN are water, energy in kilocalories, and amino acids. The amount of these are based on the body weight in kilograms of the patient. This makes the TPN proportional to the needs of the patient. Additionally, there are proteins, carbs, and glucose, but I could not find the exact amount of these. Also included in TPN is minerals and vitamins. As you can see on this list, the TPN includes a wide variety of the needed minerals and vitamins, and they are all proportional with no single mineral or vitamin being in excess or deficiency. As I will explain later, this is typically the issue with the American diet. Minerals such as sodium and chloride are consumed in excess, while vitamins such as vitamin D are deficient in the body. In addition to this list, some TPNs include iron, but it is not the majority due to how the iron reacts with oxygen. Now I will break down the American diet. As you can see on this chart, 63% of calories being consumed in America come from processed foods. The foods that we buy are packed with preservatives, added oils, sugars, and refined grains, none of which are healthy for the body, as these foods definitely do more harm than good. Plant-based foods are only making up 12% of calories consumed in the US today, and only 6% are true plant-based foods. The other 6% are processed, such as apples and apple pie. According to the USDA, nearly 1,000 calories a day out of the 2,775 daily calorie diet is attributed to added fats and sweeteners. The ratio of calories are out of balance, unlike the TPN. 38% of adults in the US report consuming fruit less than once a day, and less than 22% report eating vegetables daily. But oftentimes, the vegetables being consumed are processed, such as the potatoes and French fries. In the last 65 years, not only has the amount of sugar we eat dramatically increased, but the source of the sugar has radically changed. In the 50s, the majority of sugar consumed by Americans was from cane and beet sugar. In 2000, each individual in the U.S. consumed over 150 pounds of sugar. Over half of that came from high fructose corn syrup. More than 1 in 3 adults in the U.S. has prediabetes. This is when blood sugar levels are higher than normal but not quite high enough to be considered type 2 diabetes. Furthermore, 30 million Americans do have diabetes. In 2000, Americans ate nearly 75 pounds of added fats and oils. This number is estimated to be even higher today. As seen in this chart, healthy fats have decreased. The amount of unhealthy fats has increased. Essentially, healthy oils and fats have been swapped for unhealthy oils and fats, leading to the increase in diabetes and heart disease. Americans over the age of 2 are averaging over 3,400 milligrams of sodium each day. That is more than double the recommended level and nearly 7 times what our bodies actually need. Sodium does help our body's functions, and that's why it's in the TPN, but the amount we are consuming is excessive. Too much sodium contributes to high blood pressure, increasing the risk of stroke and heart attacks. So now I'll put them both together and so we can see them side by side. The American diet is one of excessive consumption in foods that taste good but provide minimal nutritional value, and it leaves a deficiency in what the body actually needs. Although the TPN is balanced and provides everything the body needs, a person with a healthy GI tract cannot live off of the TPN. However, people can take the proportions of the macronutrients, vitamins, minerals, water, and calories in the TPN and apply it to their everyday diet so that they are eating correctly and getting everything they need. Any questions?